Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing fine. So, this is going to be July monthly reading for Taurus. Okay, let's begin with your reading. Firstly, for Taurus, let me tell you there's going to be a a huge drastic change when it comes to your identity, how you identify yourself, okay, how you have been identifying yourself with. So, there's going to be a big ego breakdown. Your tower is definitely falling, tower of belief systems, how you have been seeing yourself, your identity, all of that is going to break in the month of July. So be very much ready for that. Let me just check the first message for you. Yes, definitely. Okay, you universe is basically going to teach you on how to slow down, on how to be an observer. Okay, you probably are someone who would want instant solutions, or you would want to fix everything in your life. Okay, so whenever you want to fix everything in life, you are probably wanting to control things in your own way, right? Sometimes solving, you know, we kind of forget the difference between solving and fixing. Okay, and you have been in a really bad habit of fixing. Okay, fixing things. I also see that you get confused a lot. Okay, and that is probably, so I'll tell you something. When you have false ego, you'll get confused a lot. Okay, because आपको कोई कुछ प्यार से भी बोल देगा ना, you'll just get carried away. Okay, so this all of this is going to change. Okay, a big shift in your personality, something that you need to be ready for. Universe is going to teach you on how to slow down in life. Okay, how to just observe, how to just sit and take a pause. This is going to be a theme for you. Okay, coming to the next message. So there will be the next message that I see for you is that there will be two people in your life, and those two people are going to give you extremely different advices. Now it's not necessary that it has to be like literally two people. Yes, there can be one person, a very authoritative figure, or symbolically it can be a false ego who is going to give you different kind of messages, and there will be another person who is going to be like your well wisher, or symbolically your own intuition. Okay, and they're going to give you different advices or messages, but the thing is, it's up to you on whom you listen to. Now it can be related to, for some it can be related to your career or taking certain practical decisions as well. So it's basically logic versus intellect, or you can say logic versus your intuition. Let me clarify the card. Of course, we have the card of Five of Swords here. Okay, let me pull two more. Okay, I'll just take these. So, Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, and King of Cups. Be very much ready to make a few mistakes. Okay, because you might take a few bad decisions where you might have to show emotional maturity, where you will have to be a little mature. वहीं पे ही you're going to act a bit foolish. ओके, जहाँ पे ईगो नहीं दिखाना चाहिए वहाँ पे यू माइट एंड अप शोइंग फॉल्स ईगो. You might not respect your elders, you might not respect people around you. So there's going to be a big ego clash, there's going to be lack of giving respect to others, and through those mistakes you're going to learn a lot of things. Okay, so that's how there's going to be a change in your personality. All right, a change in yourself is what I see. So till the time you don't make these mistakes, you won't be able to see that change within yourself. So just allow yourself to make mistakes, and which is why I said that you need to have that pause. You need to slow down in life, you need to show more patience to yourself. Okay, just allow yourself to make mistakes, because I do see that you might end up judging yourself. Okay, especially who are healers or who have been into healing, or you feel that you're really wise and experienced. you will see that all your experiences, all your wisdom will be questioned. Okay, and it is going to break a big illusion in front of you. Your belief systems are going to shatter. You will see another side of yours. Okay, probably a worst side as well for some. Let's see the another message for you. um Something related to your mother. Okay, firstly, some of you might have difficulty in communicating with your mother. Okay, one that can be there. Okay, or you will see that your mother may not communicate very well with you, but at the same time I see you having a very soft spot for your mother. Okay, now, it can be literally your mother or it can be your mother archetype as well. Make sure to do automatic writing in the month of July, because the more you do that, the better you will be able to understand what your intuition is trying to tell you. Use your psychic ability. Psychic ability means using your senses, the five senses. Okay, so make sure that you are using your five senses. So let's say if you I have a feeling that you should write actually. Okay, the more you write, the more answers you get in your life, about your life, whatever you are seeking for. But let's just clarify what it means. Okay, it can be related to certain emotions, someone who is on your mind, someone who's in your heart. Okay, now it can be a family member or it can be your partner as well. Okay, but a lot of I do see that feelings, like you will be driven by feelings. Okay, you will be driven by emotions, and that too a bit of negative emotions is what I see here. Okay, your subconscious fears. Okay, fear of getting heartbroken. Some of you might have this fear of scarcity as well. ऐसा feel हो सकता है that you know you will be lacking something in life, you will be lacking resources, you will be lacking basic things in life. So all that fear is going to surface in the month of July. Okay, but if you communicate, now this communication can happen where you may communicate with your mother. Okay, or you may do automatic writing where you communicate with the divine goddess, with your angels, whatever, like whomsoever you believe in, wherever you feel most comfortable with. Some of you might get some support, especially in this case you might get support from your mother. Okay, so that love energy is going to win. Okay, now it can be you and your mother, or it can be the connection that you develop with the angels, the higher masters. So the more you write, especially when connecting with the spiritual forces, the divine angels, it will be better for you. Now let's look at the next message. What do we have next for Taurus? Let me pull the cards. See, for you guys, I'll just clarify the cards as well, but be a little detached if you can be. Okay, because Mars energy is going to be super strong for you. Okay, you are going to feel a lot of energies. Okay, and these energies can play a bit with your ego, it can play a bit with your personality. Okay, who you are in your own home. Okay, how you behave at your own home, all of that is going to be a bit challenging for you. Let me just clarify this. Okay, you might want to detach yourself from your mother, from your father, from the whole family environment also, where I just see you that you would want to focus more on yourself. Okay, you might feel a bit detached from responsibilities from your own home. You might want to travel more, or you might want to put more focus on getting spas and just treating yourself right. Okay, just treating yourself the best, loving yourself. That self love game is going to be super strong. Okay, but at the same time you might just want to disconnect from others, okay, or from your family members or people who you consider as family. So it's that is something that I see, where you will be choosing yourself over your family members or over your loved ones. Now this entire month is the month for higher learning for you, Taurus. Okay, um, something related to inner child as well. So you might have seen a lot of experiences or situations एज अ चाइल्ड. बहुत सारी चीज़ें आपने कहीं ना कहीं देखी हैं अपने बचपन में इन योर चाइल्डहुड विच हैज़ शेप्ड यू इन अ सर्टन मैनर. बट नाउ यूनिवर्स इज सेइंग दैट इट्स टाइम टू चेंज दैट. ओके, 11 11, as I say that. So it's time to change what you have seen in your childhood. It can be something really bad. You might have had really bad experiences, but now universe is going to teach you with love. Okay, and you also need to learn things from more openness, from the perspective of love, that someone who loves you is not going to go anywhere. Okay, so if you have any deep insecurity related to that, related to emotional safety, I think universe is going to be on your side, where universe will teach you with love and not with मार, बट जस्ट बी ओपन. ओके, बिकॉज इफ यू नॉट बी ओपन तो कुछ पॉजिटिव भी होगा तो आप उसको नेगेटिव वे में ही देखोगे. लेट मी जस्ट सी. Some of you might get some help from your family. Okay, if you're struggling financially, or for some I also see that you might get something in inheritance from your family. Okay, something related to father's property or anything of that sort. So that energy is also very much present there. Then having a new perspective about stability. Now this is emotional stability, this is physical stability, this is your mental stability, all the aspects. So basically you name one aspect and you will see or you will witness a new perspective in that. Okay, basically universe is going to teach you on how to be more secure about yourself, how to feel more secure from within. Okay, whether the other person is there for you, with you or not, but it's your responsibility to make yourself feel safe. Okay, and this is what you have to learn here. Basically knowing when to basically knowing the difference between codependency, dependency and hyper independency. This is the crux of the month of July. Okay, hold on. Now, um, this month is super good for you when it comes to earning. Okay, I see you making a lot of money. All right, wherever you put your energy into, when it comes to your business, your career, anything creative that you want to do, luxury is simply going to follow you. Okay, so if you put your attention into work, into your career, into your hobbies, your passion, you will definitely going to transform that particular hobby into something materialistic. So that there I definitely see that there's a strong possibility um, for that. Okay, And also, if you have been manifesting something in your career, okay, so that manifestation can come true. So this is going to be a very good time for you to create a vision board specifically for your materialistic achievements and success for your career, if you want to have a new business or anything of that sort. So here your manifestation power is going to be at here, specifically when it comes to your materialistic life, your purpose which you want to monetize or anything of that sort. um, Next that I see here is okay. See, one thing that I see that you are really blessed with is that Saturn is going to teach you certain lessons with a lot of love. Okay. Otherwise, you know how Saturn, may sometimes act. Saturn can be really brutal. Okay. Saturn can really sometimes, scold us like a mother, or like a, or discipline us like a father. But here the best thing that I see for you is that Saturn is going to teach you with a lot of love. Okay. Saturn is going to be super soft with you. Saturn is going to be super sensitive towards you. Okay, so this is the biggest thing. So that's why I'm saying again and again that be receptive. Okay, if you'll be receptive, you will be able to learn things like this. Okay, because you're going to get a lot of love from universe, from your angels, specifically Saturn. Now let's see the final message. Life is definitely changing for you. Okay, especially in terms of your feminine energy. Okay, so uh, you so we all have feminine and masculine, right? And this month is going to be more about your feminine energy, where you're going to embrace yourself, where you're going to learn grace, where you're going to learn diversity, where you're going to learn healthy dependency, healthy attachment, where you're going to learn about luxury, empress energy, femininity, then forgiveness for sure. Okay, having abundance, having an abundant mindset, manifesting what you want to. So your entire July is going to revolve around feminine energy. Okay, so I think that is it, and I hope this video helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.